Industries that are double billing you. How you can avoid paying so much in today's consumer landscape. Several industries have mastered the art of double billing, quietly draining your wallet without you even realizing it. From seemingly innocuous fees to cleverly disguised charges, these practices have become alarmingly common across various sectors. Understanding these tactics is crucial for savvy consumers looking to protect their hard-earned money. Let's explore some of the most notorious industries engaging in double billing and learn how you can outsmart them to keep more cash in your pocket. Telecommunications companies are notorious for complex billing practices that often result in hidden charges. They may advertise one rate but bill at a higher one, charge for unused services, or add fees for paper bills and customer support. To avoid overpaying, regularly review your usage and remove unnecessary features, opt for paperless billing, and consider prepaid plans to prevent overages. Compare offers from different providers and don't be afraid to negotiate your plan. Be wary of bundled services that may include items you don't need, and always read the fine print before signing contracts. Insurance companies often employ subtle double billing tactics that can increase your premiums. They may charge administrative fees on top of your regular premium, add surcharges for paying monthly instead of annually, or include hidden fees in policy renewals. To avoid overpaying, carefully review your policy documents and renewal notices. Consider paying premiums annually if possible, and regularly compare rates from different insurers. Be wary of unnecessary add-ons and ask for detailed breakdowns of all charges. Don't hesitate to negotiate with your insurer or switch providers if you find better rates elsewhere for similar coverage. Healthcare industries often engage in complex billing practices that can lead to double charges. Patients may be billed separately for facility fees and physician services for the same visit, or charged for unnecessary tests. To avoid overpaying, always request itemized bills and scrutinize them for errors or duplicate charges. Research average costs for procedures in your area and don't hesitate to negotiate bills. Consider asking for cash prices, which can be lower than insurance rates. When possible, get cost estimates before treatments and verify that all providers are in network to prevent surprise out-of-network charges. Car repair shops sometimes engage in double billing practices by charging for unnecessary services or inflating labor hours. They may recommend replacing parts that are still functional or bill for diagnostic fees on top of repair costs. To avoid overpaying, always ask for detailed written estimates before authorizing work. Get second opinions for major repairs and familiarize yourself with your vehicle's maintenance schedule. Consider learning basic car maintenance to avoid unnecessary service visits. When possible, provide your own parts to reduce costs. Don't be afraid to question charges and ask for explanations of all work performed. Travel and tourism industries often employ hidden fees and surcharges that amount to double billing. Airlines may charge for seat selection, baggage, and even printing boarding passes. Hotels tack on resort fees, parking charges, and minibar restocking fees. To avoid these extra costs, read the fine print before booking and choose airlines with transparent pricing. Consider loyalty programs for perks and fee waivers. For accommodations, look for all-inclusive options or rentals with kitchens to save on meals. Always ask about additional fees up front and be prepared to negotiate or choose alternatives to avoid unnecessary charges. Restaurants sometimes engage in subtle double billing practices that can inflate your bill. They may add automatic gratuities on top of suggested tip amounts, charge for items you assume are complimentary, like bread or water, or include vague service charges. To avoid overpaying, carefully review your bill before paying, and don't hesitate to ask about any unclear charges. Be aware of pricing for specials not listed on the menu. Consider dining during happy hours or using restaurant apps for discounts. When tipping, be mindful of whether gratuity has already been included to avoid double tipping. Subscription services bills can quietly drain your finances. To avoid this, regularly review your bank statements and credit card bills for duplicate charges. Use financial apps that track subscriptions and alert you to any irregularities. Opt for annual payments where possible, as they are less prone to billing errors. Contact customer service immediately upon noticing double charges to resolve the issue and request a refund. Staying vigilant ensures you only pay what you owe. Double billing by financial services can significantly impact your budget. To avoid overpaying, routinely check your bank and credit card statements for duplicate charges. Utilize financial management apps to track your expenses and get notified of any inconsistencies. When possible, consolidate your accounts to reduce the chance of errors. If you spot a duplicate charge, contact the service provider immediately to resolve the issue and request a refund. Regular monitoring helps ensure you're not paying more than necessary. Utility companies often employ subtle double billing practices that can inflate your monthly expenses. They may charge separate fees for delivery and supply of services, add unexplained, administrative, or regulatory charges, or implement tiered pricing structures that penalize higher usage. To combat these tactics, carefully scrutinize your bills, compare rates with alternative providers if available, and consider energy-efficient upgrades to reduce consumption. Some utilities offer budget billing options to even out costs throughout the year. Don't hesitate to question unclear charges and ask for detailed explanations of each line item on your bill. Banks, despite their essential role in managing our finances, are often culprits of double billing. They employ various tactics such as charging maintenance fees on accounts that already have minimum balance requirements, imposing ATM fees on top of out-of-network charges, and adding foreign transaction fees to purchases made abroad. To avoid these extra costs, consider switching to banks with no-fee accounts, using in-network ATMs, and opting for credit cards without foreign transaction fees. Regularly reviewing your bank statements and questioning unfamiliar charges can also help you catch and dispute unnecessary fees. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe.